Hello friends, Shailendra Velingkar again at your service. And as I promised, ki was a casino, illegal casino mafia Nexus and the government Nexus, which has been haunting the state literally for 10 to 12 years, and how these fraudsters are looting and destroying our ecology, as well as it has become, their offshore casinos has become an illegal haven for all these casino owners, a tax haven for them. So आता पहिलो point जो असा, in order to expose them, in my 5th episode is परत हांव GST आणि VAT हे जो सेंट्रल वन टॅक्स वन नेशन थियरी जी या सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटान आमकां सगळ्या गोंयकारांक and all common citizens of this country have to follow. That is on every transaction, म्हणजे आमी सगळे गोंयकार किंवा कोणूय आमचो इंडियन भाव जाय खंयचेय ट्रान्झॅक्शन करीत जाल्यार वी आर चार्ज्ड with GST any food item, and same applies to petrol, beverages and liquor. Liquorak VAT lagta, petrolak VAT lagta. So we are all taking care of all these taxes, and it has been really looking at the standard of living, looking at the inflation growing day by day, it is becoming difficult for all hardworking Goans to sustain and probably have a decent lifestyle. And economic situation आमचे गोंयच्या स्टेटीचे जे आसा that is completely in destruction. So first point आमचो जो आसा for example, if there are 10 guys and these 10 guys, they go to all these offshore vessels, any of these offshore vessels with 1 lakh each, entry ते separate दितातूच, 1 लाख ते खेळपाक समजा गेले जाल्यार मागीर तो 1 लाख तांकां घेवन तांचो जो चिप काउंटर जो आसा, they have to pay that deposit, that money at the chip counter, and in place of that money what they are giving to them, तांकां chips दिता खेळपाचे, plastic chips, I mean whichever metal is being used, I think it is plastic. So the chips दिता, so it is a transaction, it is basically a transaction. So 28% त्या ट्रान्झॅक्शनाचेर आमकां तो GST लागता, सामान्य गोंयकारांक, नॉर्मल गोंयकारांक. पण ह्या गॅमलर्सांक जे आपली लायफां वगडावपाक थंय वता तांकां हो आनी कॅजिनो ओनर्सांकूय हो लागना टॅक्स. सो दिस इज अ क्लियर कट ऑफ इनजस्टीस. आनी गोवा सरकार हें गोंयकारांचें काय कॅजिनोवाल्यांचें, इंडियन गव्हर्मेंट सुद्दां जें आसा, इव्हेंच्युअली आय विल बी कॉन्टॅक्टिंग दॅम एज वेल रिगार्डिंग ऑल दीज इलिगॅलिटीज. आतां तें ट्रान्झॅक्शन जातकूच तो GST लागना, तो लागना. भितरले समजा 10तले 5 जाण दे लॉस्ट ऑल देर 1 lakh, जाल्यार मागीर 5 जाण जे उरतात 1 लाख घेवन, तांच्यांनी समजा तांकां इफ दे विन सम अमाउंट, से 1 lakh each they won, they came with 1 lakh, 5 जाण सोंपले, 1 लाख तांचो काबार जालो, दुसऱ्या 5 जाणांनी 1 लाख घेवन खेळ्ळे ते आनी तांकां 1 लाख तांच्यांनी जोडले. सो नाव आय विल टेल यू द आयरनी हियर. म्हणजे आम्ही साधे गोंयकार जे आसा, गोवा गव्हर्मेंट is encouraging one lottery system. It is recognized by the government of Goa as well. प्रोवेदोरियाची लॉटरी जी आसा ती आमचे नॉर्मल साधे गोंयकार जे आसात ते वचून केन्नाय काडटात आनी कितेंय तांकां समजा प्रायज लागलें जाल्यार त्या प्रायजाचे 33%, suppose if they play 10 rupees or whatever the cost of that lottery is, and if they win 10,000 33% इन्कम टॅक्स जो आसा तो कट करून मागीर उरलेलो अमाउंट तांकां 7,000 ऑड चॅक किंवा DD दिवचो पडटा. बट सेम मेथड इज नॉट बीइंग एप्लायड इन कझिनोज. ह्या 5 जाणांनी 1 लाख घेवन जे कोण जे आयला ते समजा 1 more lakh दे विन, तातूंतले एक्चुअली आयडियली 33% डिडक्ट जावंक जाय आशिल्ले इन्कम टॅक्साक, ते जायना. आनी होल अमाउंट इन कॅश is given to all these gamblers. So first of all, there is a fraud in GST, one tax one nation theory of the central government is being mocked upon by these fraudsters. Second is income tax, जो आम्ही सगळे हार्डवर्किंग गोंयकार आमचे इंडियन भाव जे कोण धंदे करतात, who are working also, they are paying it on time. So तो income tax जो आसा upon winning some cash in casino, it goes without being taxed. So this is, if we calculate, we have just calculated only 10 guys here. आता या शिपाचेर every day, though they have showed 200 capacity, on weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they are carrying about 1,800 to 2,000 people on their ship. That is also a clear violation of the navigational norms, as I have told you earlier. So there is a big tax fraud which is being taking place on these illegal casino vessels. Second gazal ji asa, the credit card system. Most of these youngsters who are working and आमचे कोण जे normal middle class गोंयकार जे आसा, we have debit card as well, आणि सेफ्टी कमी आमचे घर चलचे म्हणून credit card apply करता, and then there is a certain limit for that. So now there is a law saying banks cannot loan any money for gambling. आता हे सगळे casinos, including offshore casinos as well as land casinos, they form benami companies. They order these credit swiping machines in their